That's it. I've ruined it.
You've ruined everything.
I've ruined it. We're going live.
Yay.
We're gonna do it live. While you guys dance around, I love it. We're going live. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, CaptainShack here. Joined with me is Morphologis. How you doing, sir?
Hello. Doing well. How are you doing, Shaq?
I'm doing pretty good. Our base is looking a mite busted up.
And Wasted is here too.
I'm scrolling over. You don't see the camera. There was an epic pan going on. Hello, Commander Wasted.
Word up.
I had a plan, and he ruined my plan.
Sounds about normal.
Sounds like a
we
normal
mean to go
day.
on.
Wait a second.
Sounds like a normal recording.
I know what you were doing. I can't see what you're seeing. All I can see is what I'm seeing.
You can't see what you see. See what you see.
No, I can't see what you're seeing.
hear.
I can only see what I'm seeing. Since I only have my eyes, I don't have your eyes. If I had your eyes, that'd be creepy.
That would be weird, but I do have beautiful blue eyes. I just want you to know. It
So
matches
do we
your
all.
suit. Oh, do we really? What? Wait, she's like, no, and you're not gonna look. You don't get to see. So guys, you're probably noticing this isn't group survival. Well, I mean, it is the three of us, and we are surviving, but this isn't the group survival. And that's because we're in the middle of a mid-season break. We're taking 2 weeks off. It was 2 weeks, right, guys?
Yeah, it was 2 weeks.
Yep.
Okay, we're taking 2 weeks off. I had that moment of panic. It's like, oh no. To get caught back up, to get ahead a little bit, to do some recording, we thought, you know what would be nice? Why don't we stream today so you guys aren't just like wondering, where's group survival? I can't take you anywhere.
No,
You
guys,
guys
just want to
love
fix
that stuff.
things. Okay.
It's fine, fix away, fix away. I'll even bust out a welder too. That way we can actually walk around in here. The voxel damage really hates it when you walk near it.
Because literally, we were standing in the exact position so as not to jitter around like crazy. So,
As I jitter around like crazy.
see, trying
We
to
fix. It'll be fine. So
Oh,
we're
there's
in
a
our
hole, so-
old base. We thought we'd load up the map, our group survival map. How you guys doing this morning, by the way?
A little tired, but good.
Feeling a lot better than I normally would on a Saturday morning.
Yeah, like normally we would be, well, some of us would still be up editing right now. I'm just
Leave me
saying.
alone.
I'm just saying some of us.
Some of us would be. Last weekend I was, that's for sure. And that was wasted.
I've had a couple of those mornings. Not this season though. I've been pretty good this season.
Let's slap him. Let's get him somewhere and slap him a lot.
Hey
Well,
guys.
it's just like home now.
It's starting to come back together. Yeah, look at that.
Feel free to ask us questions in all of the chats. We're watching the YouTube chat. We're watching the Discord chat. Particularly, we are watching the Space Engineers Group Survival chat that is on the Discord. So head on over there or just drop us questions in the general chat and we'll answer them up. So yeah, it's good. It's good. Ooh.
Yeah,
Oh.
but if things do get a little bit too crazy in YouTube chat, as they tend to when there's a lot of people watching, we may just look at group survival chat. Play it by ear.
Yeah. I'll try to keep an eye on it.
Be civil.
This isn't the gun that I'm using. Where's my baby?
Yeah, that's not the gun.
That's not it either. I'm gonna go
That's
through
my
every
baby.
in in here until I find, there she is.
That's yours.
This is the
yeah.
one. This is the one right here. I killed some really evil lights with this.
Yep.
This is
In the last
Ben's
episode.
pack, right? These things are amazing.
Beautiful.
Oh my word.
They fire really fast.
Yeah, they fire
This is
crazy.
why you shouldn't
Are
give
you
them
pushing
things.
me? Are you like, okay, I'm already sick of this. No!
Off you go. You're done. You're done. Well, why don't we head back to our base before the drones come and wreck our faces? How about we rush over there and answer some questions?
All right, let's do it.
Our 5 and potatoes are currently
Answering-
recharging for
the
those
answering
asking.
of the questions.
Here's a
I'm
good
gonna
one. Are you guys going to use the new block textures?
Ah,
Now, this is a good question. I'm gonna let Wasted answer that question.
Oh, God damn it.
no, that was a debate. Yeah, wasted. had a
Okay,
good idea, though.
well, the answer is yes, of course, guys. I mean, there is a question when doing a series like this of, look, stability kind of comes first, and you can't move over to the new stuff until you know that it's not suddenly all going to go wrong. So when we first load, they release those new textures, first load the map up, and everything is purple, and you think, maybe we should chill a little while on this. And anyway, wouldn't it be more elegant if, it wasn't just a sudden, random, oh look, now there's new blocks and everything looks different for no reason?
Yeah.
Would it just happened? Yeah.
One of the major ones was this silo door doesn't actually work in the new version, though it may have changed. We haven't checked in a little while.
Yeah,
so
I wonder if
I'd be
he
interested to find out.
updated this door. Also, we need to open up the main bay door. So if you could If somebody could get TS to open that, that'd be fantastic. It's
Why
like,
isn't the control panel here like it's supposed to be?
what?
Gosh
What
darn it.
happened to our control panel?
The control panel's just gone. What's going on here? What kind of crap
This
are
is
you
why.
pulling on us with?
This is why we can't have nice things.
Hang on. Sorry. Are you suggesting that there should be a button on the outside of our big glass door that keeps us secure to open it?
There
Wait,
was
It doesn't
before.
seem like a wise
We
idea.
had one.
What? Well, that's what happened to your buttons. Wasted ran around removing all of the buttons, so no
You
one can
removed
come
Yeah,
on
they're not
base,
safe.
including
Security
us.
risk.
Oh, okay. This is
It's all right.
something I didn't notice.
People are
Okay, I'm
asking-
okay.
You've done.
What happened? What happened? Like they're freaking out. What happened about? Oh God. What? Not what happened to the Rancor, which is also questionable. But what happened to between the end of season 1 and the beginning of season 2? They want all of the answers and they want them right
I
now.
want all the answers now. That could be difficult.
I don't think that's gonna happen. I don't think you're gonna get those answers right now. Will you get those answers? Well, I guess we've already really answered a lot of those questions just in, I mean, if you watch the story for season 2, I mean, there's a lot of information there. It may not all be just said and kind of spit out, but it's definitely there. I mean, just look at what's going on and kind of piece it together. We will be doing more. I mean, you'll find out more and more as we go, of course, because that's the fun of storytelling. Ah. So your Rancor, I don't know if you see what I see, but your wheels were falling off, and now they fixed themselves.
Yeah, I went and turned it on. I figured that might help. I don't see what you see, but seems to have worked.
I have to say, this is a beautiful build, by the way.
It is.
Yeah,
a
I do
beautiful
like the
build.
Rancor.
Just to answer your question, Crisis fan, that's actually a little bit of movie magic. I'm not sure we really want to talk too much about what we do with
What was the
how we do
question?
potatoes and TS. The question is, how do you do TS and potatoes? Well, obviously it's a program doing the text, but I'm not going to reveal too much about how we actually do that. Don't
Yeah,
wanna
it's TS and
spoil the movie
potatoes.
magic. Yeah, it's TS potatoes.
Whoa. Are you guys seeing the weird lighting effects going on right now?
Yeah, there's a lot
the
of weird
boxes,
lighting effects
mhm.
going on.
Okay, so you guys are seeing boxes too. I don't remember that being a thing.
No, it wasn't last time. I don't know where it's come from. Although we haven't spent that much time in this hangar in particular. Maybe it's just in here.
And when will the next part of Group Survival get released? So we're gonna have, we have today to record. So after this stream, we're getting like right into surviving. Oh God, hey, let me get in the back. And then we're gonna get next week. So we'll have it the next week after that next Saturday. It'll still be same release schedule. So you know, there's nothing like that changing. We're just giving us a couple of days, just like a normal TV show. We're giving us a couple of days to get caught back up, so we stop staying up all night. I'm gonna get in my little gunner's chair. We want to go for a spin?
A spin
can
as
do.
an explode. Yes, let's do that. I'm ready.
No,
I'm in.
it'll go fine. I have no idea what you're talking about. The Rancor works flawlessly every single time.
Every
Just the fact
single
that I
time.
have to get in and out of it to why is there a wheel on the ground?
No, don't mind
Yeah,
that. I mean,
you
it's
don't mind
working.
that.
That's actually
I don't-
intentional. The wheel
I don't-
has come off because it's realized that we need a lighter craft to get out of the base, so it's automatically come
see.
off.
It's a feature.
It's a
all
feature.
right? It's detachable wheels. It's a feature. You're also missing a wheel in the back, but I'm not gonna talk about that.
Also, some of the wheels are turning in opposite directions, which is okay. Oh no, wait, no, never mind. It's just that the
That means
wheels
it
up
can go
top
all the
aren't turning.
directions at once. I gotta feel. Are we gonna be able to get out of this?
Maybe.
We got it.
Trick
We
is to
got.
go
Oh, but the
fast.
doors outside's not open.
Oh, Mayday.
Oh no!
Stop.
All right.
We're
we gotta
good.
open-
We're good.
Should I just delete the doors? I don't know where the key is for it.
As all the wheels fall off the vehicle.
Or did someone label these doors? Did someone label
did
them
all the
properly?
wheels really just fall off the?
No,
Track.
no. There's still a track attached.
I'm freaking out, man.
They look
I'm
like
freaking
they're
out.
falling off for me as well.
This is why I'm so excited to go to the new update, because they just did the wheel update, which for anybody who's watching this now, after this stream is over, we're going to do a short stream over on Wasted's channel testing the latest build of Space Engineers for Group Survival.
Yeah, and see
bear in
what,
mind.
for example, this thing works like when we actually get to play with the updates
Oh,
and the new
I got
physics
it.
fixes and so on. So a couple more questions in chat. Question, I play on the same world as you guys from the download, and the sun no longer passes over Shack's crash site. Did you guys have to
Sheesh.
deal with that, or has it not happened? Yes, we did have to deal with that, and we had to go modify the save file to make it so that we get sun here again. Something changed in the world settings, and all of a sudden, this
I
place
live in
never
darkness.
saw sun. Yeah.
Perpetual darkness. This was like the prettiest place I could find to crash land the ship. And all of a sudden, there's no sun now.
Subjective. I
Thank
found a
you,
pretty
thank you,
place, too.
Wasted, for fixing that, because I had no idea how to do that. I'm pretty sure that was you that fixed it. Another question. How's life, guys?
Oh, that's an interesting one. Bit direct. Yeah, pretty good.
It's pretty good.
Getting on.
Good,
Had a good
good,
Christmas. Good New Year's. What about you guys?
Got a foot of snow outside, and we only get like 3 inches a year, so yeah, it's pretty crazy. It's real pretty though.
And where I live, it is 19 below 0 Celsius. Feeling like, well, colder than that, but it's cold. It's cold. I'm not enjoying it.
And I'm freaking out because it's gonna be like 5 degrees out.
But that's the
Question.
temperature. I'm well.
Question.
Whoa. Will you do
Woo,
more Star Wars
blocks.
Galaxy? Somebody keeps asking that question. It's not related to group survival, though.
It's
try to
not.
keep
I'll
questions
still
on
answer
the-
it though, because people should know Stella Bellum is a server that is on the way, coming soon. Jump to Lightspeed. They don't know when it's gonna be released, but I just want to spread the word on that server that like there is a server. It's post in GE though, so. But I won't go too much into that. I can talk about that all day.
Yeah, for sure.
How old are you?
I don't know
Which
if that wasn't phrased as a question. I can't answer that. Sorry. It's not following the rules.
I'm in my 30s.
How long will this stream go? Oh, right into a rock. How long will the stream go on for? We're thinking
How
about
long will it go
45
into
minutes
a
to an
rock?
hour.
I don't know. I mean,
How long will
rock
the
yet?
How long will the stream go on for?
The wheels are freaking out.
45. Another question:
Top
is
of
the
the hour.
warden fixed? That's a question to be answered in group survival if you've watched it. I think it's pretty.
I'm working on it.
straightforward. He's working on it.
The captain's working on it. You know, he's got some time. Wow, that jump! You should see if you can see this with the wheels wasted. This version of Space Engineers just hates wheels. I'm so hoping the new version works better. Is it working? Is it fixed yet? No, not yet. I had to take even more of it apart. Potatoes, man. Potatoes needed those bits.
Interesting. So potatoes is more important than the warden.
No,
Yeah.
I never said that. You can't. Oh, my warden.
He likes
Anyway.
him really. You heard it here first.
You didn't hear. I hate potatoes.
What do you
That's
guys?
when you see my sub numbers just drop. Everybody loves potatoes. They just leave. It's like screw you, buddy.
Cadis Ender, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing this right, has the question: what do you guys feel about the deluxe edition release, in particular the 2013 release? Do you fancy recording an old school flashback in it or anything like that? I don't know.
Oh, it's got
an
ladders,
interesting-
man.
It's got ladders?
It's got the
Oh,
old ladders.
right.
It's that build from Space Engineers from back when they used to
Crap.
have ladders. So I kind of want to pick it up just to see the old schoolness. Like, what do you guys think about it? I don't really have a reason to pick it up other than that.
It would have
It
to be pretty
seems
convoluted.
weird. Yeah. It seems a bit weird that it exists at all. I mean, I could understand, like, I don't know. I'm a little bit frustrated that they sold it. So didn't
yeah,
we,
that they
didn't we
sold it
already
for sure.
buy that? It's the old version.
Yeah, like
Like, we
that's all.
played
And you're
that.
getting the theme. You're getting the soundtrack, I guess. But
The
like, bringing
soundtrack's
it in.
probably, there's a Space Engineers has a good soundtrack, but it's also worth noting that soundtrack's fully available on YouTube. They uploaded the whole thing.
Yeah, they put it all out there, so you can listen to it right off of YouTube. So, yeah, I don't know how I feel about it. It is what it is. I guess if you really want it, like, do I really want to get? If I want nostalgia for the old days, I'll go and watch the old Space Engineer videos that I did, like the day Space Engineers came out on Steam,
And
right?
cringe a
Like,
bit.
and be like, oh my god, why do I sound like that? These videos are terrible. Back when Space Engineers only had, like, you couldn't have build states, you didn't have tools, you could just place blocks. All you could do was ram them together. The weapons weren't even in the game yet. Like, there no multiplayer. Oh, and I was like, this is the greatest game ever, everybody. It's how quickly we get used to things.
I know,
Here's a
right?
good one. Question: how is the version in the videos so stable? There is no wheel glitching or anything in the vids.
How often have you seen those wheels move?
How
And so
carefully are those shots picked to make sure that
Yeah.
you don't see that stuff?
Yep. Like, how often do you see these wheels actually move? Other than that one time where I was pushing it, which I think that was the single player thing.
You simply
like-
underestimate how
And
many
look great.
times we have to reshoot a scene.
Nothing will ever beat season finale, season 1, with the rifles that wanted to, like, lodge themselves straight up our own asses. Like, the model was so broken at that time. This is before I think they did the redo of the animations for the second time.
Oh,
The-
yeah.
The weapons were, like, sticking into our backs, and it was real bad.
Yeah, the arm would just stay in one direction fixed. It would, like, it's going to stick due north, and that's it. No matter which way
That's all
you
you
turn,
get.
that's where it's going.
That's all you get. It's so ridiculous.
It was,
Should
yeah.
we go and have a look around?
was
Yeah, let's take a
terrible.
walk. Let's take a walk.
There's a convenient hole here. I don't know where it's come from.
Let's not talk about that.
Oh, what's that over there? Don't pay attention. Over there.
Pay attention to that man behind the curtain or that hole in the base.
Oop,
Oh,
there's
hello.
potatoes as well.
Can I have
Yeah,
potatoes?
potatoes is here.
So what do we got? Let's go down the tunnel. Let's go down to like the bay.
I'm gonna
Go down
take
to
the
the Warden
shortcut.
Bay.
Whee!
What the
Kevin
shortcut?
Zimmerman's
Oh,
asking,
did you?
do we have a list of mods that we're all using? And the answer is not at the moment, but it's something we should really produce, to be honest.
Here's a question I have for you guys. When should we release? I want to release the map at some point for people to play along with us. You know,
As
to be
long
able
as
to
it's-
explore these areas.
I think
Should we do like the end of the season so everything is there?
I think so, yeah. I think it would have to be at the end of the season because we don't want to reveal like other
lights.
parts of the base that we haven't shown off yet and that sort of thing. So if we release
That's
it now, people might get an idea of what's going to happen later in the season. We don't leave that as a surprise. So yeah, maybe at the end of the season that would make a lot of sense. I think.
I'm in my quarters right now.
This is yeah,
right.
your
Hello out there.
quarters. Your very
Hello.
very tiny quarters. Oh, hey down there. How you doing?
It's a nice tree
Hey, man.
and lots of lights, I see. Still.
Yeah.
Christmassy.
Just
I
don't
love
knock
it.
that tree down the silo
What
where
was
it'll
it? The
explode.
Christmas tree of love.
Yeah, the Christmas tree of
Question: Will you ever
explosion.
release a behind-the-scenes video? I think we all have.
Yeah,
In
I think we all
various
have
different
for
ways.
season 1. I don't think we've done
Okay.
anything for season 2. Let me get spectator cam over here so I can join you boys.
But we've always played with the idea of doing like blooper reels because we've said this before, but we've done really funny stuff like when we have to shoot B-roll. So maybe we have to explain this for a second. So we do two types of shooting. We do A-roll, which is the scripted bit where we have a conversation, well, lightly scripted.
Yeah, let's
rigidly
be
scripted.
clear. We
be
don't
clear.
It's not
script
scripted.
anything.
Yeah.
Like we have a general idea where we want to go with it, and then we just kind of have fun with it.
Right. So then after we've done like that, we have to go back and shoot secondary B-roll so that we can get, panning shots and stuff because we need to be able to stitch the scenes, the cameras together seamlessly in a way that doesn't seem awkward where people were in places where they were not before. But during that time, we often have to like kind of roughly act out what we did before, and we never get it exactly right. So we just kind of BS around the entire time. We say these really absurd things. So sometimes if you're watching and you see us saying one thing, we're probably saying something really strange.
Oh, the B-roll.
Oh, the
You've got to
B-roll.
light the fire. Oh no, and I've knocked a chair
You
over.
knocked the tree. No. Ah!
Into the pit that you didn't finish the ladder for. Good
Yeah, maybe I deserve that just a little bit. There's a ladder right here. What are you talking about? I can get down the ladder. You're just blind.
I do love that there's pieces of the ladder down there still. It still
With
hasn't
like
been fixed.
you see the little toolbox I put down there with my little lantern?
Yeah, oh yeah, I see that you left the job half done.
We get down there.
That's
All
how
right,
you
no,
roll.
it's all right. I got this right here, Captain. I'm gonna go.
Don't worry about it.
Is it Dr.
The
Half-Drop
tunnel.
Morphologis?
Now, here's a question. Does the tunnel actually go all the way to the drone base?
Should we spend the remainder of the stream walking up it? And
just
still
walk
not
the
reach
tunnel.
the end?
Let's just walk the tunnel.
Just walk
we
the
can totally,
tunnel. All right,
totally
this is
walk
gonna
the
be-
tunnel.
This is going to be an extremely exciting rest of the stream, guys. We're going to walk down this tunnel. It's going to be great.
Where's
Things
my
will
rifle?
change.
We're going down the tunnel. I gotta have my
No.
rifle.
This part of the tunnel is noticeably different than the tunnel that we just walked through. I feel like this part's better somehow.
I like this bit because it's got a little bit of a twist in it, and that looks kind of cool with the lights on the camera.
Oh yeah, definitely. And there's a little bit of an undulation down. Oh no, wait, no, that's just the voxels, LOD. But it is a little different.
Shoot him in the back of the head. Question: if you guys could have one thing for group survival implemented, what would it be? You can't pick ladders.
Oh damn.
Yeah, I know. My first go is ladders, like the old ladders
I-
with the actual animations.
Stable multi-crewing, I would say. Which is, we haven't tested it yet in the new version, which we will do. But if that were possible, that really leaves it open for us to do a lot of really cool things narratively, visually as well. And we've always struggled with trying to get that. Some updates that'll just work. Like there was a few updates ago where it was perfectly fine. We were building something in the back of Wasted's vehicle on a stream actually, and it worked just fine. And then the next update, nope, back to how it was before, where you just kind of fly through the back of the ship.
I remember that stream. I built like a broadside rocket cannon aboard a truck, like while he was driving it at max speed. Like me and you were back there. I remember that.
We'll be trying that again shortly, to be honest. Something.
Yeah, like we'll be testing that. So yeah, like I said earlier, guys, we'll be testing multi-crewing over on Wasted's channel after this stream. So seeing how the game is running.
Sorry.
No, you're
to interrupt. I was just wanting to continue with that questions of what we'd like added. I mean, I'm actually going to cheat and do two. One's super duper simple, but it'll make you laugh, and that is goddamn footsteps on metal blocks.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
How many times have I bitched about like you can walk like if you listen? I got music going right now, but if you listen, we can hear our footsteps on the gravel, and you can hear it in the grass. But if we walk around inside the base on the metal blocks, you hear nothing. There is no footstep sound anymore for some reason. So, do you guys know if that's been fixed in the latest version?
I don't know, actually. I haven't been paying much attention. I really should have done.
Let's put that on our list of things to test later.
Has it been fixed? Yeah, footsteps. But the big one for me would be that sort of they talked a lot about putting in better camera controls that you could use for more directory type stuff, and I'd really like to see that actually fully implemented, because the spectator controls are okay, and we're all getting pretty good at using,
We're leaving
what they are.
Leaving more behind.
No, I just pasted a block you can walk on.
Oh, look at him. And
sudden
silence. Nothing.
Let's do a jig.
Let's
Oh, yeah.
If you want to.
It was hard to position a block.
I hear my keyboard more than I hear this thing. So.
Yep.
Oh, speaking of that. Yeah.
We don't talk about that. Just because my keyboard's loud and noisy.
Excuses. You know, we all have the same keyboard, right? Oh,
Nice.
punch.
Now, the big question that's coming up over and over again, because we still haven't completely answered it, is sort of, are you guys going to find out what happened in the gap in between the two seasons? And the answer to that is yes, guys. You should be, as Shaq said, you should be able to work out some of it already from bits that we've included, flashbacks, that sort of thing. But yes, there will be some more answers. It's not just going to be left completely empty.
And to do my real quick answer to that question about what I would like to see added to the game, I guess, for group survival, stable multiplayer for more players, like a lot of players. I would love to see that. I'd love to see us get like 50 people in Space Engineers to be able to just have some crazy shenanigans.
Well, this wasn't phrased properly, but I think I want to answer it anyway. Why have you guys made the new series so confusing? I
wow.
know. Well, it's not. He's not the only person.
Why is your series suck? Is that what I'm being asked? Is that what we're answering?
We've kind of done it like a TV series, so we've kind of jumped ahead and we're kind of filling in the gaps as we progress, but leaving a lot of bits and pieces here and there so that you can kind of piece together what happened after the end of last season. You know, the idea is that it's going to link, to the future when we go back and talk about the past. So, narratively speaking, I really don't think it's all that confusing, even in its current form where we only have 5 episodes of revealed information. But as the season progresses, more and more stuff will start to make sense. I think we feel, all 3 of us working together, narratively speaking, it's much more rewarding for a viewer to kind of piece together the puzzle pieces versus us just kind of going into straight exposition. And
we could sit here and feed the story to people, like sit there and just blast story.
Which I'm guilty of it in some episodes, but I try not to do it too much. Wasted was just getting on me the other night.
Basil exposition.
Captain Exposition.
Oh, we got Captain Caffeine now. Commander Caffeine.
Commander Caffeine. Thank you.
Commander Caffeine. Yeah.
Can I just draw our attention briefly to the fact that if you look at the ceiling here, you can see that the patches of ice are just about to stop, which means that we have indeed reached the edge of the lake.
Well, I see a lake ahead of us.
Potatoes did a damn good job.
Actually, we might not have got the whole way to the edge of the lake.
Yeah, because I see ice dead ahead.
I see more ice ahead.
I think you simply underestimate how long this tunnel is.
No, this is fake ice. It disappears when you get close to it.
Will Vale4 join you guys? No comment, but he has been in episodes before. If you haven't watched one of Wasted's episodes, Vale4 totally makes an appearance in an episode. So no comment on that. So yeah, that's a thing. Hit Commander Caffeine. People love that. If you could add any gun or turret, what would it be? To what? Space Engineers? Actually, I'd like more parts to be able to build them, like in more interesting things. I would love more hand weapons too. like proper in-game vanilla weapons, but that's not really group survival related since we have them. Thank you, modders.
Thank you, Ven, indeed. Amazing weapons.
You guys walk on ahead. I need to handle something.
Roger that.
And can I just point out, I've been walking this entire way holding a grenade launcher and I haven't used it once.
What's wrong with you?
Well, actually thinking about it.
Well, now that you've got a target that stopped and staying still for you. God, that thing is ridiculous. I love that sound effect.
Wow,
I love the fact that he's just gone.
You've blown me out of the world.
Yes. Which way's the right way?
Oh shit, no, away from Morph. It's this way.
Away from what? This way. Okay.
Yep. That's how we're gonna define.
Navigation underground, not the easiest.
Will the old crew join you guys? Like I said, they've already have. Well, Vale4 has. So I can't give away anything like that, but I recommend keeping an eye on it. So you'll see some stuff. Did Potatoes break his drill after drilling the holes? No way. He's a champ. This is what he was designed for. I think. I don't really know. I mean, sometimes with Morph.
I'm not sure Morph knows what he designed stuff for. I think it just happens.
It just appears.
That's kind of what happened with Potatoes to begin with. Hey there!
Look at this.
I've reappeared in front of you. Oh yeah, let's go back. We gotta go to the silenced weapons that we used in the last episode.
Yeah, man. You gotta be quiet. We're like sneaking up on the base and
Saboteur.
junk. I love that this actually goes the whole way. People are
random
like, oh, that
burst
tunnel only
fire.
goes 20 feet, and then they just ended it. Nope.
Oh, we're still under the lake, by the way.
Ah, the lake is huge.
We still haven't cleared the lake yet. Let's be clear, the lake is only about a third of the distance.
Question: what computers do you use? Anybody want to answer that question?
Wasted's the tech guy here. He loves himself some hardware.
Okay, then Shack, I believe, is using a 4870K with a 980 Ti, 32 gigs of RAM, and a 6 terabyte storage drive.
How do you remember this stuff? I don't even know that.
Morph, you did your processor recently, so I'm not entirely sure what it is. I would guess it's a 6700K. Oh, it's a 6850. Okay,
6850K, right.
With a 1080, 32 gigs of RAM again, and yeah.
12 terabytes of storage.
And then I'm using a 5820K, 980 Ti, 32 gigs of RAM again, and 19 terabytes of storage. Winner.
Yeah, he kicks my butt. He still kicks my butt in storage space.
19 terabytes of storage. Seriously?
And is that redundant? Is that backed up?
Yes.
So that
That's
includes
crazy.
backups, or is that not including?
No,
backups?
it doesn't include the backups. They sit in other rigs.
See, look at that.
I've
This man's
probably
crazy.
got close to 10 terabytes because
This man is
6
crazy.
is only one hard drive, but that's still. I need more. I need so
interesting.
much more hard drive space.
Question: who's better, Jarvis or Tius? I'm afraid you're gonna have to wait and see.
I feel like they should have a
That's
showdown.
gonna be a fun
Epic.
episode, yeah.
Epic robot showdown.
Shodan Xerxes, anyone?
Some of these questions like, are you the only survivors? And what was the other one? Some of these questions are things that we really can't answer because if we did,
it would
that
ruin-
really kind of ruins things, right?
Yeah,
I mean, like
it would
if there
ruin,
is or
like,
if there
everything.
isn't, right? Yeah, there's no mystery, so can't answer.
What's your favorite ship or vehicle in the series? I can answer that one real quick. It's totally the Warden. It's the best vehicle in the series.
Pelican.
It's not a Pelican, damn it. It's the
Pelican.
Warden. There are differences. There are subtle differences.
subtle differences?
You
he
make
says,
a
yeah,
small
it's-
like fighter-esque drop ship, and instantly everybody's like, "Oh, it's a Pelican. It's not a Pelican. It's Warden." Sorry. What's your guys' though? Wasted, you start.
Favorite vehicle? Ooh, tricky.
Is it Ed?
Not really, because Ed never got to have his true showing. Because what some of you guys might not know about Ed is, in reality, not surprisingly, he didn't work in multiplayer. Cool though he was hideously
Shocking.
broken when it came to multiplayer. As everyone
Does he work now, though?
Crazed. I played Quap with him the other day.
Did it not work
No, it did work. The legs animate so fluidly now, it's hilarious.
in multiplayer?
Yep.
Oh, that's awesome.
But favorite vehicle would probably be one you haven't seen yet, actually. Well, one you've sort of seen. Mysterious.
Oh, yeah.
Swanky.
I've fairly liked actually the packs that we came in on, the Constitution. That was a great ship. It was a lot of fun to make. A lot of the guys from behind the scenes that you haven't seen from that from the community that we had even before our new community, like Twitch and Falnor.
Yeah, I was gonna say we didn't build that. We did some interior work, but
well, no, I helped with that personally. I actually
you helped out.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
you helped with the packs.
Yeah,
I don't want to take credit for if they were building it. I don't want people thinking we built that because that is a beautiful ship.
Yeah, it is a beautiful ship, but I really liked it. It was a great narrative piece to start off with, and it turned out great for the series. And
you can get it too. It's over on the workshop.
It is on the workshop. That's right. Just search PAX on the workshop, and you'll be able to find it.
Here's a good one. Will we ever work with LSG and the like?
Shack,
you want to cover that one?
Sure. I have. He was in Group Survival. His character, LSG, Aaron was a character.
Yeah.
And he died.
He died. So, unless there's
That's terrible. It's like he was in,
flashback.
and then he got killed. Yeah, that was the prequel little flashback thing that I did, I think, over like last summer with W4, and it was super goofy, but it was fun. As for working together, we got two very different things going on, I think is the big deal there. Like, he's got his thing, long running, like, what are they on, like season 6 or something now?
5 or 6, yeah.
Yeah, they're way into it with Sage and all that. He did do a voice though, so go back and watch the prequel and listen for the voice. He's totally in there. He's in that episode. So.
Oh, okay.
Guys,
we're already
we're
the
halfway.
Constitution.
We're halfway. Watch out. Keep your eyes open.
I want to answer a question from the Discord chat because we haven't done that once yet. So there's somebody who asked, Igor Cast Cutter asked, why is the Pelican damaged so much from simple potatoes drilling?
Who said that was the only thing that damaged it?
There you go.
I was already working on it at the time, right? It's another one of those things where you don't always see everything that's happened. There is a bit of a time gap there, so you have to kind of extrapolate. You guys going back in the hole?
He's going.
Should we? No, I probably shouldn't. Should we?
We've shouldn't go farther from here.
We
We've
could run
done the
that
job of
next
demonstrating
distance.
that yes, the hole actually goes the whole way.
Yeah. Can I look up? Can I look up here without?
Yeah, there's nothing wrong up here. There's
Okay,
nothing,
I don't remember.
Absolutely nothing ruined. Why do
Question?
why do space engineers walk so sexy?
They shake their booties so well. It's lovely.
It's a lot of booty shake. It's a booty sway, really. I like to think of it as a strut.
That was Bebop who asked that question.
Look at that. That's strutting. All right, what do we got? Question: should I watch the episode from you guys in any kind of order? I would watch them. I would watch the. What do you guys think? I assume the episode, like, just watch them in collections. So, like, watch episode 1 is shared across all of us. Then episode 2, watch all of ours. Then move on to episode 3 as a collection.
I would say this. There's not specifically in order. Only that each. Oh my God! You just. Whoa!
Yeah.
Only that each one has something to it that adds to the others. So they're pieces of a puzzle, and it's going to become more so evident later in this season. But if you wanted to make it easier on yourself, Wasted has gone through the trouble of actually putting all of our episodes from season 1 to season 2 back to back in one playlist. So you guys should go check that out. And if we don't have it linked, we should link that for people if they're interested, because that's a really good way to watch it.
Yeah, I'll put the link in the description after this for the full playlist that Wasted's got going on.
Things also changed a little bit between season 1 and season 2, I'd say, with how the episodes worked order-wise. In the season 1, it was very much sort of Shack's had the whole story, and then mine and Morph's perspective would often be just somewhere else filling extra bits in. And so in those ones, there was sort of sometimes an order that made sense. With season 2, it's sort of much more real time. And I'd say just make sure you've watched all of them to catch them all. But I did try my best with those playlists. Where there was an episode that time-wise maybe happened just before or just after, I've tried to include that into the playlist as well. So the order will change around a little bit because some episodes it made sense for someone to go first.
Oh no, this
Well, there
is
you go,
annoying.
guys. He's actually gone in and arranged them. What's up?
No, I'm just noticing that there are trees here that should be here that aren't. That was in another episode. That's really annoying. Yeah, that happens a lot.
Many times? How many times did I reload? I had to reload into the server because the trees disappeared that I was using for cover in the last episode. Like, so frustrating.
As you know, Shaq, I'm working on a little project at the moment that involves bushes and needing 3 bushes next to each other that then stay there reliably. And of course, every time you reload a save, they're
gone.
change positions.
Oh, they
and
changed
so you constantly have to go and find a new set of 3 bushes and set the whole thing up again. Hadn't thought of that one.
Well, Pharaohs, we've answered that question like twice about what happened between season 1 and season 2. It basically comes down to, we've hinted a lot. You can kind of get most of kind of an idea of what happened, and then we are going to continue to reveal more as we go. I'm gonna go ahead and answer it again, because that's raisins.
I get this question a lot in my episodes. I'm sure you guys do as well. Naomi asks, will you ever start some sort of playlist for the music you guys put in each episode? A lot of people ask what music is in each episode, specifically really interesting good tracks.
I'm making a hoof toward the old base.
It would take such a long time to put that list together is the scary thing.
Yeah, it's like 300 songs or something minimum. And that's not even talking about like the multiple, like your guys' POVs on your channels. Because I know we use, especially season 2, I'm trying to spend a whole day on audio for every episode.
Oh yeah, we spent way more time on audio this season, I think, than we did in the last season. But it's fair to say that we try to choose new and interesting tracks to fit each episode, and that can be a real challenge. Just the searching bit. That could be, full day of just looking through audio.
Yeah, so I don't know if that's going to happen. Though there is this idea, it's not really, but sort of Space Engineers related, that I want to, I'll talk to you guys about this later, actually. Never mind, I'm going to keep that to myself. I'm gonna be totally vague and confusing to the audience. Yeah.
Somebody keeps asking, will you do How You Met Morph? But Wasted already did that in his episode. How Wasted met Morph. I don't know who specifically you're asking.
Punched him right in the face.
Yeah.
That was good.
And to be fair, I actually did it as well. So both Wasted and I have both done How We Met Each Other in the past. So I did a flashback episode last season. I think in episode 19 through 21, the 1 hour and 30-minute episode I did for the finale. And I was like back at the moon base by Earth, and we met in the Admiral's office, and the Admiral introduced me to you, Shaq, and introduced the mission. And Wasted actually did an intro with he and I, where we met for the first time, and we didn't get along too well. I'll let you guys go watch that. It was really well done, I think, and a lot of fun to actually do the audio for.
Yeah,
I enjoyed it.
That was pretty good. And Wasted's done my first meeting with Morph. Like, that's in there. Because that's the, I remember that now. That was in the office.
And
so,
someone also asked about the video of when you became captain, and that's also kind of covered in one of the backstories, isn't it? That
oh, yeah.
Season
that was
break
one of the prequel,
is actually one of the prequel bits.
There's a couple more. So there's some more stuff coming up, though, about, like, if you're looking for the background stuff that I'm pretty excited about. I'm super pumped about.
Somebody needs to make a wiki. Somebody said that they should make a wiki for group survival, and I was like, you know what? Maybe.
I'd read that.
That'd be cool. If someone wants to do
I
that.
would love that. Somebody wants to make a wiki of group survival. That would explain so much for people, too, because we're actually, like, I was thinking about it the other day. We've got quite a bit of, like, universe lore going here, and I know we've been pretty, we've kept an eye on it. Like, it's not something that we just make up on the fly, but we have been building this up as something that we want to keep going with and making it more and more detailed. Because for me, I know the best part about a sci-fi is the world building for me. Characters first, world building second. Mm-hmm. And I think we've been managing to do that slowly over time and make kind of an interesting world space. So.
Where did Wasted go? He's just gone.
I don't know. Wasted's totally MIA.
I think he's going to like show up with
standing on top of the Rancor at the moment.
Oh, I see.
He's all the way back at base. All right.
Well, I'm gonna head over to the base then.
You're gonna accelerate at high speed towards the base. All right.
Yeah, I am. Probably gonna like collide and kill myself.
I'm colliding with invisible things at the moment. All right, more questions from the live chat on YouTube. I'm searching. People keep asking. There are more people who have joined the stream now that may not have seen why we're doing this stream. So to reiterate, the stream is to explain why there is no episode today. The schedule will resume as normal, following 2 weeks of us catching up and doing awesome editing and making this series better than ever. That answers your question.
Here's the question, and I'm a little torn, right? And I think you guys are gonna know why, because I'm standing on it. Would you guys like to see actual, water in the game?
Personally, yes, but feasibly, I don't think it's ever going to happen. They're already in beta, which means that they're probably not going to do it. I mean, they've struggled even just to get planets to work correctly. So to say to get water to work, well,
I think they can pull it off. If they really wanted to, I think they could do it. They could do it in a way. I hate to say this, but it's kind of similar to how Minecraft does it, and have the water be like a single block, and then it goes out a certain distance just to make it. And you can go underneath it and have like a different visual effects when you're underneath it and have some sound effects. I don't know. They could, but would I want it? Yeah, I think I would. I think that'd be really cool to have like frozen polar caps and then have like actual watered areas. Oh, bases underwater. I mean, that's some of the funnest things that people used to do back in the day in Minecraft was make like underwater bases with glass looking out. That would be really cool.
They were always a nightmare, but yeah.
To make them, because you had to like
to actually build them,
put blocks in to remove the water and seal it up and not drowned. But that's the kind of fun, like trying to figure out how to build something like that in Space Engineers, I think would be a ton of fun. And we could tell stories with that.
Let's get some trees and build a ship. Like, I mean, I think, here's a thing that might happen. They may end up doing, so you guys forget that they have a whole nother game called Medieval Engineers, and actually planets became, not, I speak in general terms, not you guys, I know you guys know. But they started doing the the planet stuff back in Medieval Engineers before we got it in Space Engineers. Then it made its way over to Space Engineers. I wonder if that might be a reason for them to do it in Space Engineers, because they would start it over there because they've got wood and they've got like mining trees and what have you, and it'd be feasible to want to make boats and sail.
It would make more sense in that game, yeah.
Yeah, it would. It would make a lot more sense.
Actual water. I mean, I'd love to have it in this, but if you're gonna have boats and stuff, yeah, I can totally see that.
Yeah, because I don't think steel. Well, I guess steel ships will float well, but these things are pretty big and heavy. These blocks, kind of scary. But I'd be willing to try.
Shack, will you do a survival series that's not a role-playing series? So we've kind of got one going now, but group survival has made it difficult for us to do it.
Got in the way, yeah.
Yeah, that's the mining group. Me and Wasted were starting that, where we were on a planet and we were setting up this like mining operation, and fiascos and bugs ensued. We had like our whole base rip off the ground and flip upside down, and it was actually pretty fun. So I do want to continue that series. Not sure when it's going to happen, though.
That would be pretty fun. Another good question is, how many guys do we have working on each episode?
How many guys do we have working on each episode?
I mean, it varies. It's an interesting one, because primarily it is just us three, for the most part. But we do have help, obviously, and there are some really cool guys that help us out. I'd be loath to call them all out here, because I'm bound to forget someone. But
don't do
for example, just look at the credits of the last season, give you an idea. I know some of us did that, and we will be saying thanks to these guys. But yeah, there are guys out there that help us out in various different ways with making sure that bits of this are possible. But I'd say probably 80%, 85%, if not more, is us, and just us.
Yeah. We do get a lot.
Question: will Shaq get an AI? R5 is my little buddy. I love R5. So there you go.
Who do you think is better, R5 or potatoes? And you see, that's going to depend entirely who you ask.
Yeah.
Yep. Let's leave it up to the community to decide.
I won't say anything.
Our characters probably have their own opinions.
I think Wasted hates all of them.
Yeah. Stupid drones.
Hates them because he's just jealous and now made his own to prove it.
Jealous of potatoes. Yeah. Please.
Because that has been a ball of trouble for everyone.
Give me a thing that randomly just drills through parts of the base. No, please. Relative time zones for us. I'm GMT in the UK, and then Shaq is 5 hours ahead, or I'm 5 hours. I'm 5 hours ahead of Shaq, and 7 hours ahead of Morph. I think is that right? 6 hours.
No, 6 hours. Because me and Shaq are 1 hour off. He's a little bit.
And then twice a year, daylight savings times make it all really weird because ours change at different times to you guys.
Yeah, that's really frustrating. I hate that. It's really annoying.
Somebody asked, is TS primarily in the base now? Like, is she been transferred to like the base computers? Which we can. Let's go up in the tower. Let's change the location up a little bit. Let's go up into our tower. as the wheels bug out.
Let's go!
I don't believe so. Like, you want to answer that?
No, TS can link with the computers in the base, but primarily TS is with me in my suit. I mean,
because she was talking over the intercom to me, but
Yep. No, but I
didn't
wanted
believe that she
to.
came and left that in your suit.
It just makes sense that TS would take care of a lot of logistical things with the base and link up with the base itself. So I would say it's she's in the cloud.
She's in the cloud. Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, that's what we're doing.
Oh.
Cloud TS. Be careful. Everywhere. Watching everything, even through your cameras, Wasted.
Somebody hasn't watched Wasted's episode. He's asking, will Wasted ever get a robot companion? I mean, I guess it's not really a robot companion.
Not technically,
No,
but who knows what will happen in the future.
Indeed. Yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait. There's no other game that allows us to do what we do like we do in this. I mean, we can build our own sets. We can change the lighting. We can get great camera angles. Like, I can't think of another game. It has physics, right? Like, and the modding community allows us to have all the props that we could probably need. It's pretty fantastic. So.
Yeah, the only thing I'd say with it's missing to sort of really perfect that element of things is the ability for us to look different. Because you've got the ability to change everything else about your environment you could possibly want, except for you.
If you're talking about just our faces, like, let me zoom in on my face.
Our faces, or even just the ability to get rid of a suit. You know, the customization options are massive, except for in that one area.
I've been in this suit for months, straight up months.
Can't even take it off. And every time there's like a major update to the models, then all the custom ones just go away. There used to be a lot of really cool ones that people made, but they just don't work anymore. Like
the animations, the same problem. There used to be a great animation pack where you could do push-ups, and I did a Star Citizen Tales of the Verse episode where my character was like, he was working out, he was eating some food. Like, I had all these great animations to work with, and when they updated the animation system, they broke one of the best mods. And now we got nothing. We got nothing but, like, wave. So I think that is the biggest. You're right, Wasted. That is the biggest complaint that I have. We all look identical.
Yeah, I would love to have, if there are any modders out there who are great at doing modeling for faces and wants to say, I don't know, make some different faces for us, give us a shout out. Would not be opposed to it.
Have you seen your wiki? We have a wiki?
What? We have a wiki?
I don't think we have we talked about it like 20 minutes ago. Have they already like made a wiki?
Has it already happened?
Is that
it's already happened.
That'd be ridiculous.
If someone
What's
wants
been
to
our favorite
it.
scene to film? An interesting question.
Oh, I have to
Favorite
think about that one for a second.
Especially film, because film's a difficult one, because filming often is not that much fun. You do have some fun, but it's not that's sort of one of the nitty-gritty bits where mostly you're just concentrating.
Yeah, like that. It's probably, to be honest, like the most fun I've had in a scene has probably been those scenes that you guys would never think, because it was probably 3 a.m. and we were all just super loopy and having a really good time and laughing our asses off. And all we were probably doing was like walking. Yeah, the Christmas scene was one of those where it was like 2 a.m.
Oh, the Christmas scene, yeah. In recent memory, anyway.
My hiccups went away the second we started it.
Yeah. you were like, oh, I got the hiccups. This is perfect. And yeah, the second we started. I don't know. Like, one scene that jumps out. One of the scenes that I think for me might have been the one with R5 and us meeting for the first time in the series in season 1, Wasted.
Yep.
I think
that was
just because of what the scene was, and I was so like stupidly giddy excited about recording it because I thought it was so funny.
Yeah, it was it worked perfectly as well.
Yeah.
Managed to get the slap from R5's lights just right.
It was good. That was really good. So that was fun. What in the world? Why am I missing blogs?
There, I made a ramp
Space
to go down.
Engineers Group Survival Wikia. This is the official page of Space Engineers Group Survival Series Wiki. This will include episodes from the show created by CaptainShack, Morphologis, and W4stedSpace.
Are you serious? Someone's made it!
We have a wiki?
Apparently we already had it. We just didn't know.
Oh, no.
Wow.
Oh, I feel like a jerk that I didn't know, and we're like, I wish we had a wiki. That would be cool.
But that's kind of, that says something a little bit about our series, doesn't it? Is that there are things that people have made as fans now that we don't even know about. I feel really honored to have that have been made for us.
Well, that's a good one. I want to ask you guys. Favorite bit of random stuff we've got from watchers? Because there's been a fair few of little like tribute videos and images and drawings and so on. Anything that jumps to mind?
Oh, okay. I personally love the messages I get where you get. We've had a couple groups of people that messaged me and have said, we're using your survival map from season 1 and started our own like friends kind of like having objectives, telling a little bit of their own story, and then they'll leave like tidbits of what's happened for them so far in the message. And it's kind of cool to get like, oh, other people are out there like RPing and having a good time and telling their own stories on our planet. Like they survived on the Constitution and they crashed and they're on the other side of the planet. And it's just, I don't know. If we've inspired people to get a little creative, then that's epic. That's just awesome.
I've also had a fan message me and tell me, I'm not going to name who that person was because I'm not sure if they wanted it to be public. Like they actually cosplayed as potatoes at an event it was a couple. It was a guy and a girl, and the girl cosplayed as potatoes. So that was a thing that happened.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I think that's pretty amazing. I asked them to send me pictures. I never got them, sadly. And if you're listening to this, please send me pictures, please. I want to see what the heck happened with that. It's hilarious.
I'm trying to picture that, and I got nothing. I got nothing.
Same, yeah. I'm kind of wondering, like, what did they do exactly to make it look like potatoes? Those car costumes where you have like the seatbelt over your body and you have the car kind of strapped around your waist, that sort of thing. I don't know.
Wasted, do you have a favorite?
Yeah, I literally just found it, and what I'm going to do is tweet it so people can actually have a look because it was an image.
I think I've got you as a mod, so you should be able to drop it in the chat.
Yeah, but then I need something to link. Basically, it isn't online. It was only on my hard drive, so give me 2 secs.
Roger. Question about like why don't we do more of these a week? So that's a pretty easy one to answer. Imagine you're making a television series where instead of having 100 people work on it, where you've got set designers and story writers and a director and all that shit, you're doing it on your own. That's basically where we're at.
Yeah, we occasionally, if you've followed any of us on Twitter or you've been in the Discord channel, we've occasionally posted pictures of our tracks for the editing of each episode to show you just how much work goes into an episode. Sometimes you can have as many as 30 audio tracks below a video track, and additional video tracks too, not including doing special effects, which can be their own pain in the butt. I mean, just using After Effects. And if anybody, Wasted could be the one to tell you, it's a pain in the butt. It takes the longest time to do. So yeah, just doing more than one a week would be just completely unmanageable unless we had like a whole team of people doing it with us. But even then, like, we're not that big of a series to even do that yet. We're just 3 guys still, so.
And
yeah.
Community members that pop in on occasion from the Discord and help us out. But it takes time. That's all.
Another question from Pudlord here about why do I look so much cooler than the other 2? Watch my episodes.
Yeah, like
then you'll find out.
Yeah, there's a reason he wears that suit, Mr. Fancy Pants.
Yep.
All right, guys. Well, we are going to drop this stream in a minute, and we are going to update to the latest version of Space Engineers. Head on over to Wasted's channel, and we're going to stream over there in probably like a half hour. It's going to take me that long to just download it. Hey, what up, guys? Check out my sweet ride.
Oh, sweet. Hey.
Where's the seat on the back?
There's no seat on the back.
There's no pillion. Why can't I ride pillion? Come on.
You can't jump on the back unless you really want to.
Wait, what is this?
Buddy up, guys. Who made this one? Let me see. Give some credit here. I gotta find it in my list.
Kind of looks a little bit like that ship from Star Wars Episode 7. A little bit, but the seat's facing the wrong direction.
You always gotta go with the Star Wars references. I see.
I do because I'm just that way.
Driver, to the skies.
To the skies? All right. Well, I was trying to find out who made this so I could give them some credit, but some people they just want to go. They want to go now. Here we go. Away! Our people need us. Away! All right, guys, we're gonna call the stream here. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us, and I'm hoping that we continue to make a series that you guys all enjoy. It's really cool to be able to say I get to make my own like sci-fi series on the internet with a couple of good friends. How epic is that, right? And I can't do that we couldn't do that without you guys, well, watching and hanging out with us. So thank you so much. I think the Morph is trying to shoot us down with a rocket.
No, I just pasted a ship, and apparently it was upside down, and now it's right side up, and now I'm going to end you.
Oh, is that how it is? Come on, bring it on. Bring it on, Doctor.
I'd love Shack and the Doctor to potentially join the crew of the Problem Child for an episode or two. That would be fun. We'll have to see.
Oh, God. Well, we may be not long for this world.
Oh,
look at that thing. I like that it's shooting the base and not us. I'm gunning it. Speed failing. Oh, he bailed.
Yep, I knew what was happening.
He bailed on
Oh, yeah,
me.
he knows exactly what's happening.
I'm out of here.
Uh-oh.
All right, guys, if you enjoyed the stream, please hit the heck out of that like button. Subscribe to my channel for more sci-fi gaming goodness. Head on over to Wasted or Morph's channel, check out their episodes. It is a 3 POV series, so there's bits of story on all 3 of the POVs. And I guess we'll see you guys in like 40 minutes, maybe 30 minutes.
Just to reiterate, guys, head on over to Wasted's channel. We'll be right back. We'll be in the new version
like
of Space
30 minutes.
Invaders.
I gotta update. Like, don't oversell it. I gotta update.
All right, fair enough.
All right, oh sweet babies!
Oh yeah, he knows how to
nowhere.
combat me in Minecraft.
Only if I can get into it in time.
And I rammed it. I was on that motorcycle thing, and you pasted it right in front of me. Later, guys. Oh, man.